everyone, and welcome to the latest edition in this rapid fire video series. My name is Tim Hodgkiss, and I am an intellectual property partner here with Buckingham, Doolittle, and Burroughs. Today I want to talk about a supremely important topic in intellectual property, especially given the times we're in with COVID-19 and the fact that employers are allowing employees to work remotely on a decentralized basis from their core operational center. And this topic is trade secrets. Trade secrets includes any information that derives independent economic value from not being generally known or readily ascertainable. This information could include things like customer lists, computer source code, a proprietary way of manufacturing an item, a recipe, a custom formulation, an ingredient list. We all know the famous KFC recipe, those 11 herbs and spices, and that Coca-Cola beverage. These are two great examples of trade secrets and great examples of the competitive advantage that a trade secret can give your company and the duration of a trade secret. A trade secret can last infinitely. So long as you keep that proprietary information secret, you can keep that competitive advantage. So it's different than a patent that has a fixed term. But there's something else you need to do in addition to identifying information that isn't known out there in the public that gives your business a competitive advantage. You have to couple that information with proactive policies and procedures and planning that ensures the secrecy of that information. So these need to be proactive, they need to be documented, and they need to be carried out and executed. So trade secret information is different than normal confidential information. It's held to a higher standard, requires proaction, it requires that you're really treating this information with the respect that it's deserved because of the value it's given to you in that marketplace as a competitive advantage. So you really want to go through an audit and look at, well, is the information that I'm using, that secret formula, that particular technique of manufacturing maybe a garment that makes it more efficient to produce, that, wow, if that got out to the public, that would really give my competitor an advantage. Well, I need to make sure that that person that's implementing that manufacturing step knows that this is trade secret and handles that trade secret information accordingly. And so what sort of policies and procedures might one put in place? Well, the proper non-disclosure agreement, and definitely in an employer-employee agreement, you want to spell out that anything that's identified or indicated as being a trade secret needs to be treated in a special and certain way, and then identify how that information needs to be handled and documented. Passwords, computer network security measures, tracking software, tracking who has access to files, who's withdrawing files, and making sure that these files are accounted for. The worst thing that could happen is that this information leaks out to the public. The minute that happens is the minute that you lose your trade secret rights in that information. So we're trying to prevent that from happening, and if it does happen, if we're able to shut it down, there might be a possibility that we might be able to retain that trade secret information. So it's important to monitor and track all that important information all the time. If you think you have any information like that that's giving your business a competitive advantage, contact me and we can talk about the best practices with regard to your trade secret information. Thank you.